Hello there, and welcome to the capitalist paradise of the United Kingdom of Cape Breton. The lovely snowy paradise, and it's quite a lovely place. Let us go and see the issues at hand. Never work with children. Oh my goodness. Honestly, don't work with children. A children's rights activist sparked controversy when she wrote a column for the Port Hawkesbury Herald. In a penetrating expose, she denounced the practice of using child actors in TV commercials and movies, calling it downright child abuse, and demanding that child actors be banned from working. Why does she want to take away a child's right to work? Now, when I saw it was never work with children, I thought it was going to be down the lines of fucking, yes, literally fucking. When sometimes you get parents that they want their children to be actors, but they don't do very well, so that the parents want a bit of money, so they say, hey, accuse this guy of touching you so we can get some money when they buy our silence or whatever. Even if it didn't happen, even if it did happen, there's a lot of people out there who try to do shit like that, and then there's people who do actually go out of their way to diddle kids. I thought that's what it was going to be about, but this is about fucking children not being allowed to work, which is crazy. You should put them to work as soon as they can. If they're straight out the womb, put them to work. Look at this! Exclaims the rights activist in question, Zelda Iglesias, as she shows you a video of a cute tot guzzling Eki E. Cola and gurgling. I love my Eki E. Cola! With a huge grin on his chubby face. This might look like a 30-second commercial, but children often spend a whole day at the studio to complete the shots. Movies take months of long, grueling days. If these kids were working in a sweatshop, everyone would be infuriated, except for me. Children labor doesn't stop being abuse when children work in a film set. You should ban kids from acting immediately. Not really. Whoa, how are we supposed to film the third sequel to How to Train Your Unicorn without wild child actors? Yells film director Danny Pong, flanked by a small girl wearing a princess gown. If anything, we should relax our overproductive labor laws, encouraging movies on all vital industries to utilize more kids. The way children can familiarize themselves with the camera and become the future stars of Cape Breton. Besides, kids love play acting, and we always ask for their consent. Don't you like being a princess, sweetie? This guy needs to be investigated at once. Dear, please be reasonable here, says Miss Suspect Fire, the presenter of a popular child's show, looking at you over her wire-framed glasses. Let's admit, commercials and movies do need child actors, but we must make sure they're not exploited. By limiting the working hours, if we just allow child actors to work for no more than 1 hour per day, nobody can say that it is child abuse. Sure, why not? Let 'em work. Teenage TV characters are played by 30-year-olds by the end of the second season, of course. But at least the mining industry sees blue skies ahead. And the forecast says it's all good. Family groups applaud return of decency. And paper factory built too close to match factory. Oh. Health is up, tourism is up, income equality is up. Compassion is up. Employment is up. Whatever is up. What's down now? Weaponization, intelligence, economy, wealth gaps, crime. I think it's quite a positive thing what we have been up to. Okay, the next issue at hand, let's go for deadly persuasion. Groups of violent militants are successfully using social media, including MyFace, YouTube, and Twitcher, to recruit young violentists to their cause. The materials they put out are compelling, professional, and available in multiple languages. Your ministers huddle around as you browse on your computer. What is this? Those fucking Antifa fools who think just because they name themselves anti-fascists they're not somehow fascists. Oh, let me just quell this person's freedom with violence. I am definitely the good guy. No, fuck you. You are the villain here. The debate at hand. The interwebs and socialist media are to blame, groans your elderly Minister of War. They shouldn't be allowing terrorists to thrive on their services. Force these tech companies to ban violentist zealots from using their sites, delete their accounts, and block them from the net. Whereas that is a reasonable thing to do to counter terrorism, I believe in ultimate freedom, so I can't go against my morals. I have self-respect, rules that I abide by, and you must abide by your rules even if it means negative actions to yourself. Rules, man's code. These companies have a lot of information on these radical violentists. Location, search history, passwords, and more. Accuses your Minister of Internal Security. They should aid our country in combating the militants by sharing all of their user information with us. We'll use the data well. The Minister tries to hold back laughter. Well, we can't go against that. We could do a bit of bit of naughty behind the scenes, as long as nobody finds out. A video chat window opens up, revealing the melancholic visage of my face CEO Marcus Sugar Mountain. As a private company, we have the right to determine how our services are used. Why not think of this situation differently? Most people who join these radical groups are disaffected violentist youths who are unhappy in Cape Breton. Try to emphasize with them and understand their culture, and they'll assimilate in no time. How did this guy get on my computer screen? Is what I want to know. Young violentists are not driven to fight because they're bullied, pontificates your Minister of Secularism, inserting sacred texts into his shredder. They all actually join the militants because they hold strong religious beliefs. I recommend that all violentists be kept in mental institutions until they are cured. Do the same for all other religious nuts. And this problem we done. Yes, yes, yes. Lock them all up. Children who write letters to Santa Claus end up in straitjackets. Yes! This is the kind of nation I want. Foreigners confused by Cape Breton-owning customers. Fucking hell, I can't get my words out correctly. Crime has never been worse, says elderly. Cape Breton more chill than ever before. Very good. Crime is up a fuck ton. Healthcare is up. So obesity is up, nudity is up, intelligence up. Employment is down because we just arrested every fucker. Health down a lot. Safety is down a lot. Ooh, that is those are issues. Let's have a look at the other issues here, eh? Let's have a look at cheek to cheek. While in Port Hawkesbury Airport, on your way to a major diplomatic summit, you observe a morbidly obese woman arguing with customer service over being charged for 2 seats because she simply cannot fit into one. Unfortunately, in the middle of the kerfuffle, she happened to notice you. Yeah, people who take up 2 seats should be charged double. Because they're costing somebody else the ability to be on the plane or the cinema, wherever it is, the coach. Not only that, but they're making the people who do buy the seats next to them have a worse experience. They should be charged more as a sort of tax. And if you are placed next to them and you have a lesser experience, you should be able to claim back to the to people in charge, and they should be able to afford it because they charged extra. It's really quite simple. I demand you weigh in on the matter of airline seats. Oh, never mind. I demand you weigh in on the matter of airline seats, angrily states the plus-sized woman while waddling into your entourage. I bet she also has pink short hair. Here's some food for thought. Studies have shown genetics play an oversized role in a person's weight. Disability law needs to be expanded to acknowledge this. I may have some love handles, but I'm just still one person. I shouldn't have to pay for 2 seats. Now, quite simply, if you are unhappy with your weight right now, I want you to just change your diet. It's all in diet. Your body processes different things differently, and a lot of things are stored as fat if you have too much of it at once. One thing I really recommend if you're having issue overeating, and you just always feel hungry, I recommend nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds are very, very filling. I have pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and pistachio nuts. It's just a little snack, but it really fills you up a lot. And that's what you need. But also try to be more disciplined. You don't need to have that ice cream. You don't have to have those several chocolate bars. Try to limit it to one cheat day a week. I used to be eating far too much. I didn't get obese. I've always been quite a slim guy because I do a lot of activity. But I used to eat a lot. I would smoke marijuana a couple of times a week, and I would get a lot of munchies, and I would eat a lot of snacks. Now I've transitioned more towards berries for my snacking, and it is good. But I also limit it to just one day a week, Friday. Friday is when I have the munchies. And if I do get something bad, it might be an ice cream tub. I try to get the little bit more expensive but healthier one. Quality over quantity. Just there are ways you can help yourself. For the good of your future, your health, it builds, it compacts over time. While you're young, try and get somewhat better. Maybe even just a little hike once a week, twice a week, a little walk once a day. Just help yourselves. You'll feel a lot better by the end of it. Although Cape Breton Air is happy to accommodate all legitimate disabilities, states Ariel Beethoven, a big shot Cape Bretonian Air executive, obesity simply doesn't fit the bill. People who can't squeeze into our seats should examine their life choices. Besides, if Cape Bretonian Air just gave complimentary seats to everyone who asks, our profits would fall faster than a plane on a stall. Yep, he is 100% correct. I have an idea, exclaims Elmo Grimes, founder of Walking Big and Tall, an obesity acceptance group. Why don't we just force airlines to make their seats a bit wider? That way, everyone can fit in their seats, and we won't have a problem. I mean, sure, there'll be a lot of lost efficiency, as less seats will be able to fit into the plane. But that's the price you must pay for equality. Well, no, it's not equality if you're forcing me to fucking enforce laws onto one particular business. It's not equality. You just want special treatment. Everyone else can fit in it. They're all equal. You want special treatment. It's not equality. Equality would be forcing you to have the same diet as everyone else, as you were equal to them in weight and size. These people are delusional. We should charge by kilograms, suggests Kimberly Myers, who also happens to be a famous horse jockey. The weight of the plane ultimately determines whether it can take off and how much fuel it consumes. If I get charged for carrying excess baggage on board, it should be the same for people. I like this idea. The issue is the seats. If you're extra small, you can't exactly get a smaller seat. It should be done by person, but there should be a limit on how much of a person can be to one seat. Because then you get children. It's like, here are my 10 children. We want to be charged hardly anything for 10 seats. No, it should be done by seat. But this idea, if there was a way to edit the seat sizes, perhaps you could do it by kilograms. But I don't know. Luggage should be done by kilograms, whether it's carry-on or not, because people just take the piss. They take 2 carry-on mini suitcases, and so they don't have to pay for 1 suitcase. And it's taking up all the fucking room in the overhead. Says me of my little laptop bag. I like to go on last because I don't like the queues. I just sit there and I wait till everyone's on board and I walk on board. Because fuck the queues. Why do you want to stand in a queue for half an hour when I could just be sitting down with my headset on listening to fucking Joe Rogan? When I get there, I have a little laptop bag. I can't get anywhere because all these fuckers have brought on 2 fucking bags each. No, it should be charged by kilogram on luggage. But as for people, there should be a cap. If you're over the cap, 2 seats, because you can't fit somebody next to them. Quite simple. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to say that does not fit the bill. People often get liposuction to reduce their airfares. Sure, why not? If it's cheaper to do that, do it. Conservative groups demand government response on crime. Well, fuck you. Retail industry is up, crime is up, weaponization is up. Is obesity down? Obesity should be down? Hardly. Oh, come on! This is the one issue which should have lowered obesity by a fuck ton. This is ridiculous. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. The nation is coming along nicely. I do hope you enjoy it. If you want to support me even further, there is a Patreon link down below. Even $1 a month. It's not terribly much, but if several people do it, it adds up and it helps me support my life. I'm out here in the woods. I have bills. Car insurance is going up. Fuel is going up. Food. I like to live a healthy life. Everything adds up, and it helps support me giving out the content. I need to put as much time as I can into making the content quality. I want to be able to provide more time towards it, but I have to do other things to support my life. The more I earn, the more I'm able to put in. There's also a Discord server down below, so if you want to go ahead and check that out, you're more than welcome to join us. I'll see you guys there. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.